I'm Michael Anderson, and I'm an art and meditation teacher here in Vienna, Austria, and in my ancestral homeland of Sicily. I lead the Art of Being retreat each summer, and I hope that you might join us for our next retreat in July of 2025. Our theme for this next retreat is the 5 wisdom energies. The 5 wisdoms comes out of the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, and these teachings were brought to the West by Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche in the early 1970s. And Irene Rockwell was an early student of his and received these teachings directly from him. Her books include The 5 Wisdom Energies, Natural Brilliance, and her brand new book that just came out, Unfolding the Mystery of Your Life on the 5 Wisdoms Path.
In a nutshell, the 5 wisdoms are all about energy. These energies are in us, as well as the whole phenomenal world. You know, the weather, the seasons, you name it, it's all out there. It's in the elements, and we experience it through our sense perceptions. So this whole network of energy, cosmic energy, is we are part of, and we engage with that energy. And we find, and this 5 wisdoms is about these ancient teachings from the Buddhist tradition, where you realize that there are 5 fundamental energies. Each one enters you into a whole world, whole way of understanding the world. However, those 5 have myriad combinations and layerings and how they go together. So we have infinite possibilities, which is really wonderful because it's how we are all unique. We are all totally ourselves, even twins.
So I know this is the 5 wisdom energies, and so what if I don't feel like wisdom is part of my everyday experience right now?
It's a good question, Michael.
How might the 5 wisdoms help me to navigate this turbulent world and life that we're leading right now?
Yeah. Well, you know, so many of us are searching these days. You know, whether it's our relationships, you know, primary relationships with our children, our parents, whatever, huge, the emotional, you know, traumas we have because of the world, you know, wars and politics and you name it. There's so many things that distress us. But what we find with the 5 wisdoms is that we know how to settle, which is the spacious white Buddha energy. We know how to sort of contain ourselves. The most important thing is not turning away from your confusion, but using your confusion, whether it's in the red or blue or green energy, as a way of accessing the wisdom, because the key here is right in the very confusion is the light of wisdom. If you're angry, you're also very clear. If you're very passionate, you also really have a lot of compassion. So it's kind of the way it works.
Well, one of the things I'm really excited about, Irene, is holding this retreat in our magical environment, where we have the Art of Being retreat each summer. This is on the family farm estate of the Scudery family. They have been inhabiting this valley for several hundred years, so there's a really rich, deep familial and historical connection there. Ms. Etta Scudery will be our host, and she has a wonderful warmth, and we have just an incredible landscape surrounding us. And a big part of that is we can really dive into this sort of elemental experience of the energies. Really at their core, each of the energies is also associated with one of the elements. We can also work with that in our art experiences in the afternoon. Incredibly rich flavors. We have a chef who prepares just really wonderful food, and so it's really going to be a full-on experience of not only of the elements but our shared experience of the five wisdoms for the week.